bend, we bow. Plugged in deep, we don't know how. Wires bind the soul and skin. Tech of tomorrow, let them in. Through the screen, through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kings. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds. Tethers unseen, yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros. They forge our fate, the unsung heroes. Whispers scream through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kids. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds. Tethers unseen, yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros. They forge our fate, the unsung heroes.
Good times, everyone, and welcome to something that we haven't had for quite a while. Yes, it's an idiotic stream. That's enough in its own right to be blatantly confusing and highly disturbing. But welcome in, everybody. I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that I can remember what the heck I'm doing. And we have a Feg in chat in the game as well. Let me quickly catch up with chat and just say hi to everyone. We've got a Blast and a Frauke. We've got far too many things on stream. Super Fast Feg. We've got Lotus, who's not here. Honest Gov. I need to do a okay. Hail Hydrate! Before I forget those ones, because they'll be buried. And a Stretch as well. Let's stretch. Oh, come on. You know you need to. Everybody, stretch. Let's yep, that's that done. We've got a Taran who's on a 31-month subscription. Awake, but at what cost? Just your sanity. J Price, welcome in. Shadow Sky and Raven. Kay the River Cat, hiya. Shadow Sky on a 30-month subscription streak. Yes, it is button day. It's going to confuse me for a minute. Raven on a 31-month button streak. Frauke on a 31-month button streak. How many? Goodness. You can tell it's that time of the month. Goodness. TGM, welcome in. Shadow Sky on a 115 stream streak, which, as I said in chat, comes up as on the mobile version of that message as Shadow Sky has watched 115 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak this month. That's impressive. How did you manage 115 consecutive streams this month? I agree, though. Frauke says Vimes might not like it if the watch went streaking. Yeah, definitely. Lotus is on a 5-stream streak. And Ritsu, welcome in. We've had So we had a hype train complete at level 2, 22%. Thank you, everybody, for that. TGM on a 20-stream streak. So many buttons, all the buttons. Kay the River Cat, hello. TGM on a 31-month button day streak. Definite cost to your sanity. You managed to drop the quarter of an aspirin the cat gets twice a week and had to try and find a small white pole on white linoleum. Yeah, I just dropped one of my pills just before stream. So obviously it's pill dropping day. That sounds worrying. Good lord. Right. I have managed to catch up. We still have a pufferfish from the eye. I have a sneaking suspicion I need to head for for Airship 2. Airship 1, I know what's in it. Airship 2, I have a feeling that there have been things going on. Oh. Well, there have been a few more llamas added to a pen up here. And a couple of chests. A goatfish, an ornate butterfly fish, and a red-lipped blenny. Okay. And many... The Llaminati candidates. They've been at it like llamas. Let's join the prattle and can't recommend pill dropping day as it being a shared holiday. No. Let's join chat and see what the prattle brings. Hello.
Welcome back.
I live. Probably.
How long is it since you've been here? Like good little while.
It's very close to 2 months.
Oof.
Yeah,
It's been a hot minute.
Or a hot 2 months.
Well, quite. That's still weird. That's still showing as black. Because it's weird.
I forgot that head did that.
I tested it with some other
stream again.
I tested that with Jay Price when we were adding to your llama collection, and it looks like Corrales to them, but not for you for some reason. That's very weird.
I can't explain why either. Hold on.
No, who knows? Anyway, the sounds what matters.
Certainly not the Llaminati. Yeet has no. So much random. Oh dear.
I thought I'd save you a minute rounding up llamas. Unless that was your plan for the stream, in which case, sorry.
Well, I appear to have to at least... Well, I might not have to round them up. I'm certainly going to have to decorral them and relocate. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a chore dressed up as a present. That's what it is.
Something like that. Yes. Goodness,
Exactly.
I have forgotten what this world looked like. Mayhem would be a good description of what this world looks like.
Probably hasn't changed too much since you were here. The shopping district's changed a bit.
How did I just fall off the edge of... for goodness sakes. And apparently certain chunks seem to not want to pay any attention to the universe.
So, question,
That's better.
Scott.
Yes,
What
boss.
drink would you serve to a llama?
What drink would I serve to a llama?
There's a pun
A
coming. I can
lemonade.
sense it.
I just hurt myself with a face palm.
Sorry.
Hey, Helcon.
Sorry, my brain is abs. No effect. It is not time for the chaos bow, and it is never time for the chaos bow. Sorry, my brain is just a little pun.
Are you sure
punny
about
because
that?
Of the...
Are
Of
you
course,
really
you're not
sure?
going to murder the pufferfish. You're not going to murder the pufferfish.
Why not? It seems a perfectly reasonable response.
Blas says it with
Not
absolute
because-
confidence, despite the fact that evidence to the contrary.
Past history has shown large numbers of pufferfish death.
Oh,
Yeah.
for goodness sakes.
Hey, Elk.
I mean, I may choose not to use the bow. I might move. I have been pondering moving over to becoming an axe murderer.
No.
Chaos mace. Ooh. Do I even own a mace on this cert?
Not yet.
Scots, you will not ask at the wood chopper. It is not a way to ask someone out. And I'm very sorry for that one as well.
This feels like it's asking for trouble.
Very funny, Scots.
I gotta get my own back somehow.
Uh-huh.
Those puns deserve it. Sounds like a trial chamber is in order.
I mean,
Ooh,
we
I like
happen
the
to
sound
have,
of that.
like,
Yeah. Trial chambers are
We
fun.
happen to have one right beneath the community island.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. I've done most of the. I forgot that there are straw statues of pillagers, and thought I had a raiding party. Oh, it's been a hot minute
Whenever I-
since I've been on this server.
Whenever I turn up at your
Yeah,
base,
that's
I
fine.
still think that, and I've been here. Well, I know that that's the case, and I've been here a few times, and every single time it catches me out. They're good armor stands, though. Fair play.
They are. Also, welcome in Canadian Dragon.
Dragon.
Hey, Dragon.
And the Hunter. Welcome in, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter. Sorry, we're like a really bad echo of Scotsman.
Well, I mean, worse things have happened in
You wouldn't,
nature.
you wouldn't want an echo of a Scotsman. That would just be a bunch of bagpipes. Sorry.
I'm seriously thinking that becoming an axe murderer might be on the cards for this week.
No, it is not. It is not.
The power is
Okay.
in your hands, Jordan. The power is in your
forget
hands.
the cards. It might be on the server then.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, you don't even know where I am. And also, no, you're not going to murder the pufferfish this week.
Okay, we don't
That
have a
depends
button.
on you not
we,
giving Scots cause.
we don't have a command for /locate for a player. Okay.
Yeah, yes we don't.
Hey,
If
Sinlulu.
you
Oh,
DM
goodness.
packs, I'm sure they'll be able to provide you with one.
No.
Or better still, summon.
I try not to summon the packs. That really does sound like something that you don't want to do too often.
No, but they can help you summon the fish.
True. Right. I'm gonna put sword. Clearly, I am so not used to this inventory. Good lord. Right. Let's start getting those llama into. How many axes do you have to murder to be an axe murderer? Wow. That's
I
some.
mean, just enough to become Johnny?
My train of thought was going to be, are we axing for a friend?
That's twice you made that joke now.
That's twice
Really?
you make that joke, and it is still bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now I'm
That's
repeating myself. Clearly,
I was thinking it sounds like a sort of Bob Dylan cover,
it's,
but
wait.
Yeah, you're just repeating
Oh, wait.
yourself at this point. It's not comparable.
No drama, safety llama, idiotic. You know this this llama feels like it should be quite important. I'm in the trouble. Yeah, I'd say that's fairly close to a good position. All right, let's. Why are you going backwards? You seem to be escaping.
I mean, bless you for assuming you have control over the Llaminati, but
Worse, I'm fairly sure that the No Drama Safety Llama Idiotic Division is probably the chief of the Llaminati.
have you heard of powered rails before, Scott?
I have, but the fact that I'm going to have to pick these up and put them down and put them up and put them down repeatedly was one of those. I don't want to spend. Forget it. I'm going to need power.
Would you like some supplies bringing, or are you okay?
I have supplies. I may need rum.
Oh, we have that
It's
as
too
well.
early in the week for that.
Too late. Too late for rum. Yeah. Fortunately, I also have sensibly used used moss as scaffolding, which means that I can just pick it up with a quick and useful hoe. Quick and
Convenient hoe. There we go.
I was about to say a quick. My brain was sort of going a quick and useful hoe. That doesn't sound like a statement. I should be.
It's what it's called.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine.
And for those who might need it, we have a weekly Pokemon in chat.
Ooh, it's a weekly.
Right. I shall yeet myself out of the window. Toro, thank you so much for pushing that button there as well. It's a prime sub, but not a.
I tried that. I went Splatler first, the last time I did that. No idea why.
I have to.
Incompetence.
I occasionally have to double check that my elytra is still intact.
Well, you're not over the void, so you'll be a convenient yard sale.
I have also spent a lot of time in the Nether during Guild Rush, so and in the end as well. So I've gotten much more used to flying through the void, and developed how should we put this? Coping mechanisms. Oh, and I didn't even need to come down here because I was holding my redstone chest.
See, I can't fly through the void without chunk borders on, because otherwise I lose all orientation if I'm zooming like straight up or straight down. Or
Yep, that's my coping mechanisms. Chunk borders.
yeah, but at least here you've got simple advancements. You haven't got to think about fighting the dragon without touching the floor and everything. So
That's true. If I
oh, that's 3 strikes and it's not even 25 minutes into stream.
that's a lot of bad puns.
You can just say
I'm
puns.
sorry. I'm just trying to prepare for my next events. All right.
What are you doing, a stand-up event or something? What are you doing?
Well, I am going to host a flower hunt. In my style, it's going to be scavenger hunt, and of course, more puns is requested. So.
Hosting stand-up. I think it's more hosting stand-up and goodbye.
Is it standing up against a pole with a cigarette and a blindfold?
Under those circumstances, I think that covers it. Right, that's
Will you be
another
giving these
llama.
llamas names? Or will they just stay as it?
I have not yet decided that one.
Channel points redeemed.
I have enough of those. I also need to. Oh, good get Jeff Neville. I need to do that one all over again.
Are there some leads still in the? Are the leashes still in the boxes? I can't remember if I left them there or not.
The leads are in place. I've got a lead in my inventory. That's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering how the heck that actually didn't have a minecart rail under it. You back
no
in the
idea.
cart, back in your chair. Oh, I think I know what happened. When I did that, it broke both. That's the problem. That's how that happened.
There you go.
Interesting. I forgot that mechanic. That if you have a rail that's at an angle and you break the rail that it's attached to, it breaks the rail that's at an angle as well. That was a very long description that made less sense than usual.
I didn't know that was a thing. I probably never tried it, or without just breaking them all wholesale, and then they've all just broken anyway. Interesting.
I was about to say, will one of you get into the minecart? Wrong direction.
They're not very good, this council, are they? They're a bit
The llamas. They
independently minded.
that suggests a bad thing sometimes. Independently minded llamas is that sounds like it should be a cover band for somebody.
Independently minded llamas.
Yeah, who would that be a cover band for?
I'm trying to think. I haven't got any band that's done a llama song before.
Hey, Elcon.
Something South American, possibly. Just
How goes the Assembly of the Llama Council? Elcon's asking how the Assembly of the Llama Council's going. I think the answer is it's yes. It's going to be a problem at the best of times, but that's what llamas do.
they've had plenty of time to think of a way of causing mischief and mayhem.
Yes, and that's without the aid of bad puns.
Can you think of a good pun?
I don't think so.
Well, Humph would have had some, but apart from him.
Well, true, yes. Is that going to work? Well, it'll work when there's actually track in it, but...
Probably.
Well, that's not quite what I was expecting.
Not saying that's a metaphor, Scott, but
Oh? What do you think it's a metaphor for?
going round in a circle.
Yeah, probably more right than you. There we are. One of these days I'll figure out what I'm doing, which probably will be quite dangerous.
I mean, yeah, an organised and targeted Scots is a dangerous thing. A focused Scots.
I fear that that's a very, very dangerous concept.
It's nearly as worrying as you having an active plan and cosmic counting correctly the other night. So,
Hey, my plans are currently not only functional, but also going in the correct direction.
that's should we be concerned?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start packing my things into an ender chest just in case.
Well,
Can I have that laugh again? Oh, that was more sinister. It had a sort of kind of Caribbean Count Von Count about it for a moment, to my ears.
Also, Raven's comment, focus Scott. Let's not get carried away here.
Yes. I mean, focus for more than a few seconds.
Do I have... Ah, yes. Goodness. I even have a crafting table with me.
Good grief.
It's Monday. It's too early to be sensible, Scott.
I'm as surprised as everybody else that not only are we... New goat horn sound. Scott's maniacally laughing. Surely that would be the...
Well, that is going to the Christmas album, isn't it?
maniacal
Oh, yeah, that's the point.
Why is maniacal laughter in the Christmas album?
Because why not?
It's like an Monty Python album. It's going to have just, interspersions with random sound effects.
Did I miss a piece of... Oh. Yes. Did I miss some track? Yes, I missed all of the track I needed.
It's not like that's critical or anything there, is it? So,
I mean, at least you're back on track now.
Well, I mean, my one-track mind came off the rails a bit. And thank you, Feg, for that gift of 3 months to J. Price.
you're welcome.
That was almost that was feeling very much in the direction of a Wallace and Gromit. You're welcome, Gromit.
Did he say that?
Don't know.
It was a bit Yorkshire, wasn't it?
It's close. If nothing else. I mean,
I was trying to explain Wallace and Gromit to someone the other day who'd never heard of it before. It's really hard to try and explain the concept of Wallace and Gromit to someone who's never heard of it before.
Yeah.
This plasticine inventor, and he's got this dog. It's like, what?
The really nice thing is, did you see that Lego are going to be making a Wallace and Gromit statue?
I did not.
They
It sounds like
announced
it'd be brilliant or awful.
actually
can't think.
it came through their ideas approvals process, and it looks really good.
Oh, awesome! I'll have to have a little set for that.
It came through the standard announcements process, which means that it turned up on a couple of the websites that I follow that actually will show formally announced items.
Oh, is that with the bike and sidecar?
Yeah,
That does look good, actually.
it really does.
I like that.
Right.
With other sort of Arden crossover, do you see that Arden are doing a Pokemon? They're doing something with Pokemon in a couple of years' time.
So in other words, they've started filming now then.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced exactly what it's going to be, but it's they've announced there's something coming. I think it's like 2027 or something. So,
Although that said, I seem to remember the most recent Wallace and Gromit film. I'm fairly sure somewhere along the lines I heard that it took them something like 5 months to film.
there was more CGI in this one. In that there was some. I could be entirely wrong, but I think Weta did the CGI.
Well, that given some of the standard for it, yeah, that would. I mean, Weta do some really fantastic stuff, and
They did all Lord of the Rings, didn't they? So.
Well, I was also they've done a lot of, for want of a better description, kids TV, because they did
They did the reboot, Thunderbirds.
Reboot of Thunderbirds, yeah.
Which is hard to do because it's so hard to beat the classic, but it wasn't bad.
I quite liked it.
I've not seen a huge amount of it. I did watch the original movie the other week though. Just happened to have it, so I thought I'll put that on.
The original movie, which one? There've been a couple of original movies with the actual puppets, and then there was a couple of films.
To my memory, Thunderbirds Are Go was the first one, and Thunderbirds 6 was the second one.
Right. So actual
And
actual animation.
Oh, six-
Sorry.
oh, 60 stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Because one ties into the start of Captain Scarlet or something like that. So
Yeah. That's
apologies to anyone who's under 50, but
That's the Thunderbirds Are Go, which has the F-01 in it, and is the spacecraft that ends up destroying the Mars base for the Mysterons.
yeah, but there's little weird rock snake things that they had.
Yep.
It's quite atmospheric.
Very.
For what it was.
Quite disturbing in places, but yes. TGM's waiting for the Black Pearl set. Whew. Yeah, that'll be. Why are there so many llamas in my way at the best of times? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was Llamageddon from the Llaminati.
Yeah, I thought I'd give you choice, but it just seemed fun.
And for those who might be interested, there is an event Pokemon in chat. It is a Happiny.
Ooh. I've never worked out the difference between an event and a weekly one, the differences, but I just catch them anyway, so or try to.
Weeklies are ones that have... So there are specific... you need to catch X, Y, or Z event things. Sorry, not events. Challenges. And those are the weeklies. And those are listed on the challenge tab in the app, for want of a description. And the event ones are the ones which have the stars, and that's because there is a 5th birthday event going on, and at the moment, and so there have been different events in the past, and those are for a specific thing, and those have a... Well, there's actually a gate here. A specific set of challenges, and there is an event reward system tied into it as well.
Ah, okay. I used to follow all this more, but I've forgotten a lot of it now.
Well, I mean, we do have one major advantage in here. We have the Frauke information.
Frauke. I was going to say. Need like a thank the mods redeem and a thank the Frauke redeem, so... Well, the Frauke, but you know.
I thank Frauke. Yeah, I thank Frauke redeem probably would be quite sensible. Hey, I got a brown one. Fantastic.
They were so hard to find in the wild. I think I found one in about 2-3 weeks of looking, and then I was working on something with Jay Price, and then suddenly like 4 of them turned up. I was like, can we move these things quickly? Can you help me? So
one more month and Frauke's listing Pokebot on their resume. Also,
absolutely.
Hey Wolf, welcome in.
Yo.
And believe me, I'm very well aware of how hard it is to find certain llama, having spent ages attempting to locate them during Guild Rush.
Oh god, how many did you have to get in the end?
I can't remember. I don't think I actually got those ones.
How many did you finish on in the end?
Advancements?
Yes.
I'm not sure. It was about 950, 960.
And there are how many?
1200.
That's not bad going though. I mean, some of them must be. I mean, what was it like firing the arrow through all 3 dimensions and something like that? There's one like preposterously difficult, aren't they? So.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot that are preposterously difficult. And thank you to Elkhorn for those poker gifts going out.
Ooh. Did everyone get between everyone? Did you complete all the challenges? Do we know, or there's some that just went, nah, we're not going to do that in this time frame?
There were some challenges that were physically impossible, such as travel 10,000 blocks out from spawn, travel 20,000 blocks out from spawn, etc. We had we had a world border in place, so it was physically impossible to get that far out.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
So, yeah, there were some that would not be gotten.
Begotten, these are begotten.
Begotten. Be sure and forgotten. For sure, bigger and forgotten, etc. Right. Hail Hydrate! And a stretch as well. Up we get. And stretch! And thank you for those.
Welcome. I was enjoying your accents. I didn't know. I thought I know Elka's got the smile and eyes redeem. I didn't know you had it as well.
I don't know. Hey, Nari.
Hey, Nari.
Hey, Nari.
Love the fact that I've noted, recognised, and identified that there is a gate in that deaf area, and I still just jump over the fence.
Yeah, but you're never one for these pedestrian ways of getting about, like gates and doors and windows. It's all just no. I'm just going to yeet myself out,
No,
and that.
I am the one for the pedestrian thing of windows, except most pedestrians don't yeet themselves out them.
Well, only once.
I mean, if you're jumping over the fence, and I mean you're on the fence.
No, I'm not on the fence. I'm over it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Although that might be... no. Moving on.
No, go on, Scott. Don't leave that thought just hanging there. I think you should share it with the group.
Why not? It's far more fun to leave you confused.
No. The rest of the class want to know.
Nah. I mean, the cat's out of the bag. You have to do it. So.
No, there's no cats in bags around here.
No.
There are, however, a
many
large
cats
number of llamas in pens.
I've got to say, I'm impressed today. This is, you've been working with these llamas for a while, and not one of them has been murdered by you yet. So
That's because, well, I mean, I might murder this one that's standing on the track. Excuse me, get out of the way. Also, the fact that I have been very carefully arranging things so that Scott is so over it. I'm not sure about that one. Very carefully arranging things so that I am not murdering anything by accident.
I'm not sure anything accidental about it on other stuff. Oh, maybe one or two, but
you can't prove anything.
do we not have VODs?
I'm very behind on my VODs. I have only just uploaded the first week of June.
Crikey.
I know that's significantly behind for me.
Oh, we'll leave a significant behind out of it. But it's just good to have you back. We missed
Oh
you.
my. Right, you were so interested in staying on the track. Let's. Oh, you're gonna push one of your brethren onto the track instead. Okay.
We're very high today. Not high, but like as in high words, like begotten and brethren and.
I mean, I could have gone with kin.
You could, yeah. I mean, all those dictionaries are finally sort of hitting home, as it were.
As opposed to my head.
Well, it depends how good the aim is.
I mean, they might just hit home instead of hitting my head. Yeah.
Home is where your head. No, never mind.
Home is where your dictionary lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever I lay my dictionary.
That's where I'll. That's where I'll call my head.
This is a very strange. I'm gonna bail out of this one.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
don't
just
know how we
safe.
got to that one, but it did.
And Shadow is correct. Defenestration is a common occurrence on this stream. I occasionally have been known to fly in and out of windows on a regular basis. Ah, dang it. I missed. Accurate, but completely useless as a statement. Yes, but that's completely the wrong quote, I suspect.
Oh, it's nice seeing the early hits coming out in quote.
Dang it.
I know you're not a fan of merch, but I mean, a quote a day Scotsman calendar would be the bestseller. Absolutely no doubt about it.
I think there was 366 Scots quotes. I imagine we would
I
have,
can
right?
confirm where we are on the quotes list. Settings,
Yes.
quotes. Yep, we're at 369. And Raven knew the answer already.
That's a good number.
We should have a Scots quotes calendar then.
I think some of them. Yeah. I forgot about that quote. That's one of the most recent. That is the most recent. What am I talking about? Right. Let's see. How are we going to get people? Llamas into good lord. Llamas into good lord. Yes, no.
Oh,
I mean, they could just drop. You don't have to actually have a connecting rail. They could just fall into it from behind.
I think we tried that and they bounced off. But I'm not sure. What do you think you are? Some kind of superhero. You wear a cape and keep jumping in and out of windows. Yep. That quote attributed to Raven. Thank you very much, Raven. How many of these have I got left to get into place? 2? Are we really just 2 Llaminati short of a full coven? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 3. 3 short. Wow. I managed to leap straight over the pen. I also forgot to pick up any minecarts.
It's nice to see you back to your old ways again. It's good.
I mean, far be it from me for... No, that's... you... I look forward to when we can use shears to remove leads. There we are.
What's that? That's the late. That's 21.6. The latest one.
21.6, yeah.
So we're two away then. So we should get it at some point.
Or 21.7, seeing as how 7 came out very rapidly after 6 due to the fact that apparently there was a major glitch as a result of things riding things.
That's a phrase.
I think it was if you had a pillager riding a turtle, it would crash the server.
I mean, I'd love to say that's a very unique set of circumstances. However, it's probably something that would have happened within about 30 seconds in this game.
Well, I'm not sure that the rideable flag is set on turtles normally.
It's not. I suppose it's not uncommon. I mean, they're doing a different update model now, but most of the previous updates, there was usually an update within a day or two after anything major to fix bugs.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they went straight to 121.7 though for this one. I think because it was such a major bug, aka it crashed servers, that they had decided that it actually needed a major number instead of just a minor.
Well, as long as it fixes it.
Although that said, I don't think they've ever done I'm trying to remember with the new numbering scheme whether or not they've done things like 121.7b or something.
Don't recall, but I mean, I'm not an expert in this by any means.
With the new lead mechanics, can we remove a mob from being attached to a fence but continue holding the lead? I honestly can't remember because I'm still trying to learn the mechanics. I think the answer is yes. Now things... Because I've taken the lead from a fence post for a ghast and still been the ghast has still been connected to the lead. So I think the new mechanic is you always pick it up from the lead and keep the lead. You have to use the shears to disconnect it completely. And we have an event Pokemon in chat. I think. I may be completely wrong. Frequently am. Alright. Which of you four gets to be our last member of the Llaminati? You're hiding in the corner. That'll do. Fairly sure I have not done anything to try and balance the Llaminati. But given that we're very unbalanced around here, that wouldn't surprise me.
Balancing in terms of what? Colours of llama?
Yeah. We got 4. I think we've got more white llamas, and I can never remember if there's there's a white and a grey, is there, or is it just all white? And
it's white, grey, cream, and brown.
Right. I have no idea how many white and grey I've got because they both look pretty identical in this light.
Well, I mean, you picked at random, so no one's going to accuse you of any bias or any favoritism or something.
Favoritism of the Llaminati. That sounds like the sort of thing that could get you into deep trouble.
But you want to be in their favour, because to not be is, at your peril.
Oof. I don't want to be at my peril. Not around here. So, one question becomes, does anyone need 3 llama? Including a rare brown one.
Would you... I'm just thinking, would you not keep them as... I'm trying to think... support llama, as in like, no, there must be like a minute taker or something, or
there may be some
assistant
areas around this building that have other llama in them. Yes,
llama agents or something. So they're easy enough to move. Just walk play them. That's what we did. So.
Hey, Glam Pixie, and yes, it will take a lot of getting used to. Kay.
Hey, Glam.
The other thing that will take a bit of getting used to is now you can leash mobs to mobs to mobs. Sorry. You can leash things to things to things, so you can have a boat leashed to another boat, leashed to another boat, I believe. You can set up chains of things being leashed together. Certainly I've seen a ghast leashed to a boat, leashed to a mob, so that the mob is hanging down beneath the boat, beneath the ghast. You try saying that one fast.
I'm trying to. I can't even think of that. Yep.
I don't think there's any possible way I can lead into that. So no.
Right. Now I need 16, well, 15 carpets. Everything except for yellow. You have a chest llama in a chest boat leashed to a ghast. That's just leashing the chest boat to the ghast, but you can have the llama leashed to the chest boat, leashed to the ghast, so that the llama is hanging below the boat. Just to make things really, really confusing.
Oh,
It was so confusing that Blast has left the game.
it's yeah, it's about this time Blast Internet ends to fall over. Or they were just offended by that. I don't know. They just can't. They can't do it anymore. No, no, no.
Part of me says we clearly need to make the Blast's internet a little bit less drunk.
Yeah. I don't know. Blast hasn't done a pun for a while. Maybe it runs on puns and they've run out.
Ah, severe pun shortage from their internet. Welcome back, Blast.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Don't know why you're apologising. Except maybe for the
Unless they
puns.
rage quit.
I think.
Or the pun. Or
Of
Oh.
course not. Like, I've not recounted a single time when I rage quit on anything, so...
Huh. Okay, that one's set to the container ship deck. Did I disconnect my loop of?
Why is Matt's first message?
No, that was always
causing
that
more
one.
trouble for everyone. What the heck?
Didn't it? Hey, where did you jump? Sorry, I looked away for a second. Where did you on your airship? Where did you jump into that one?
Oh,
Was it up by the llamas?
that's the one that it was up by the llamas. I've now moved it down next to the llamas because I need to build a wall to, turn this into a proper meeting room, as it were.
Quite. That one always did that. I don't know. I can't remember where your other one went.
For a while, I thought that one was part of my loop because Oh, actually, it might not be. No, because that's the one that I stole from this. Do I still have a warp plate connected to the creeper farm?
I'm trying to think.
I should have gone up to.
You moved them around a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, which is why I'm forgetting things.
That's that one.
Oh, okay. There is no longer a warp plate up here on the creeper farm. There's also no longer. Oh, I forgot. I've never replaced the desk up here. Whoops.
Oh, because of the furniture mod changing.
Yeah.
Where's it go? It didn't go to your iron farm, did it? It went to.
Uh,
I'm trying to think where it looped around to.
it went to the. Oh goodness. I can't remember. It's been a month. It's been 2 months since I was last here. And yes, this is the Llaminati glam. I need to give them all of their colours next.
All the same or all different? What do you think?
All different, one of each colour.
All right, Joseph.
Joseph and his Technicolor llamas?
Yes.
That sounds wrong.
The llamas of many
I
colors.
closed
Yeah,
my
as was all being.
eyes and ran for freedom. The llamas screamed at me as I ran away. Do we not have a
I like
chest?
this little musical streak.
Little?
So Scott sings musical hits. That's what you want.
Ha!
Talk to Jay Price about it. They can give you a lot of advice.
I'm kind of surprised I don't have... Wow. Why do I have a chest of random... Actually, I take that back. Why do I have a chest of random? Most of the chests on this ship are chests of random. Particularly on that wall.
You did start organising this for a bit, didn't you? And then events overtook you, I think.
Yeah, he says, looking at the row of chests out here that are clearly in need of sorting. And I never did get round to actually putting in the DuckTales.
That is
And now Elkhorn has gone and outdone me by building Scrooge McDuck's money bin.
That's very cool.
It was a very good build. Very, very good build. Very, very nice boy. Very, very nice boy. Oh, they DuckTales. Whoop, no. Oh dear. Look after yourself, Raven.
Take care, Raven.
Why do I have arrows of invisibility? That feels like something that I would shoot at the last.
I think it was something that went with the Chaos Bow, yeah.
What?
Yes, more than likely.
No, you're not. You're not going to shoot me. At least not today.
Again, you say it with so much confidence.
And I would point out it would be with the Mayhem Bow and with an arrow that basically turns you invisible.
It also hurts.
Is there an arrow of muting?
No. Elkhorn is, we don't talk about the pale oak monstrosity. Yes. Raven thinks that green had the most impressive of the green halls. Guild halls. I'm torn between the greens and the purples. Or amethyst, whichever you want to call them.
It's purple.
Both of those two builds were absolutely monumental. Although, to be honest, I think all 4 guild halls were fantastic. And this is probably a good moment to say, over the weekend, for those who didn't see the message in Discord, the Guild Rush world map download was made available. All 9 gig of it.
Ooh. Does it come with the lag as well?
No, it doesn't, which means that if you wish to go into the... I haven't switched that back on Elkhorn. Hold on. Oh, apparently I can't even test the triggers if the command is disabled. Wow. There we are. That's the one. 9 gig for a Minecraft world, how the heck? We filled it. Plus it has all the images and audio that were added. So, there are things like, cows are friends, not food. The horn. Just run the world off of Raspberry Pi and have it trying to render video or something at the same time. It'll at least attempt to simulate the lag. Wow. I feel called out. 40 players exploring the entire map. Yes. I think I have 98... I have so much of that map actually... So this is one thing that I was actually a little bit almost upset at. I didn't get a final copy of how much of that map I explored as a single picture. And if I attempt to look at it in the solo world, it just loads the entire map. Hey, Shallow Stack.
What you could do, Scott, is set up in a single player world, and then load all your VODs up, and then just recreate every single move, step by step, and then you'll get the complete picture. It's perfect. It'll only take you a month.
You missed one element.
Mm-hmm.
When I said it loads the entire map, if you're playing in solo, Zero's minimap and Zero's map just has access to the entire world and renders the whole world as the map.
Well, we'll have to have something on the map to show you where you've been, and block off the rest. Mm-hmm.
In other words, I will have to...
You see problems, Scott. I see solutions. Very long and time-consuming solutions that are completely pointless and unnecessary, but nevertheless solutions.
Ah, my trademark. Very pointless and unnecessary.
Well, your words, but...
Did I turn off the iron farm? I'm just vaguely curious.
Everyone's worse than that, way. Did I leave the iron farm on?
Can I open the Zera folder of my install instance? Probably. I just need to work out if I can look at it. Oh, I did turn off the iron farm. That's all right then. Did I turn off the bamboo farm? You see, the iron farm has this nice, well, doesn't have a surface map thing. Oh, it looks like I haven't. I can't remember which way around that is.
Do you need reorientating?
Oh, the bamboo farm is still active. That's a little worrying, given the fact that people have been around here.
No one's been, well, as far as I'm aware, no one's been here for that long. You know, it's only been just to load llamas and things. So
Just to load llamas. That's a phrase.
yeah, it's well.
That's full. That's full. That's that's 13 chests of bamboo blocks. Nearly 14.
It's a lot of wood you got there, Scott.
And those are double chests. I've got 14 double chests of bamboo blocks.
Nice.
Crikey.
Are you perhaps bamboozled by that concept?
Are you trying to undercut the woodchucker?
I also have 2 double chests
I mean,
of
to
bamboo
be honest-
planks.
I mean, I've not made any sales in bamboo yet, which I'm not very bamboozled about. So,
And there's an event Pokemon in chat for those who might be needing it. Interesting. Very interesting. Odd. I would have assumed that it had started working its way through all of the other materials to craft because they're not locked off, and therefore, it probably is. It's just. So it will go from planks. I think the next one along that it should be making whatever's here, but apparently it's not. That's. I wonder. I have not yet, Elcorn. I've been dealing with the Llaminati. Now there's a phrase. Okay. So that one is. Actually, it's probably easier to do this. Okay, so that's planks. That should be. Okay. Planks. Half slabs. Mosaic. Okay, so apparently it is actually set up correctly.
I'm surprised you doubted it.
I frequently doubt my builds.
You shouldn't doubt your redstone
Particularly my
build.
redstone builds.
Redstones always have teething problems. There.
Hey Urban, welcome in. I feel like I need to go and have a look at the community island, given the
Oh,
wait.
squealing tile are back again, aren't they?
What?
Is that just squealing tiles I heard outside yours?
Not from me.
Oh. I better check outside my house.
Squirrel of the month, June 2025. Me.
Oh, yes, that was you representing all of Guild Rush.
Special puffer delivery, whole load of logs, and my word, that's a lot of resin. And a half-broken trident. 2 hearts at the sea and a golden apple. Yay! Wow. I'm still slightly bemused by the single Debbie.
You can attribute that to a certain fish, I believe.
What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about babies.
I'm ancient debris is one of those things that it's like, how did that end up? That
Yeah, I'm also wondering, how did that end up?
uh-oh.
Oh, that's just me working on layout. Don't worry about that.
High in the sky is a random fag. Oh wow!
Hello.
Hey, this place looks amazing.
You haven't seen what you've seen
I-
Pax's build.
I've not seen this. Wow! Somebody's built a sand crawler.
Yeah, that's Pax.
Oh, that's amazing. I got to see this in person.
It is absolutely brilliant.
Now I'm gonna have to finish all of my builds up here as well. Welcome to I.D.I.O.T.I.C Emporium. We sell the excess junk that PAX generates in their farms. Pay what you like, see the back of the pillar for suggestions. Nothing is an acceptable price. Pay the yawa. Oh, those are cool. One of those looks like he's face palming. Suggested pricing per shulker box. 2 diamonds, 32 redstone blocks, 8 turtle eggs. 32 copper blocks, 64 glow ink. Okay. And a single sponge. Yes, that feels about right. This place is really nicely done.
I'm pretty sure the
Hey,
design
40.
for that is based off the sand crawler from Jedi Academy. If anyone played that in the early 2000s, from the
no, I
LucasArts
don't know
games. That's a good one.
I like the way that
From the
my instinct
Carcassonne
here is to
games.
check whether or not there's anything going on in the furnace. Thank you for those bits, Footy. And yes, we are back. The mayhem has continued and can commence all over again. Pull the lever, crunk! Ooh, there's another floor. Going up. He goes up, diddly up, then gets confused. Let me override the... Oh, that's cool. Needs more light, but it's cool.
When you're on a mushroom island, it doesn't matter so much, does it?
When you can't see a dang thing, it does matter.
It's called atmosphere, dear boy. Or something.
Uh-huh. Which one of these is the parking brake? This one? Nope.
See what it does. But do you see it moving? No. There, it must be the one.
Well, it must not be the one. Not the one. Not the mama. Not the mama.
I haven't watched dinosaurs for years.
I mean, it went extinct.
Such a good show.
As a show, it also had probably the most bleak ending I have ever seen in a TV series.
What, did they all get... Was it the extinction? I don't remember it.
Yeah,
The ending of
it ended with them all,
Oh, really?
all freezing
Oh,
after the...
that's That's
yeah.
cheerful.
It really was one of those sort of, wow. I'm going to find that pufferfish. in a minute.
I was saying, talking of, wow, yeah,
What?
you know very well what, young fish
I
Bella.
don't. No, I don't.
Oh, that's yeah, it's J Price's bookshop behind you. Well, you just landed anyway.
Netherland. Press or use to use also. Oh wow! A full functioning piston lift. Oh, that's cool. Oh wow!
Yeah, don't follow that.
Magma cream. I'm wearing full set of armor. I've got elytra, and I know where my rockets are.
Good.
Frog lights, shroom lights. I feel that crystals and shards are not nether, but hey.
No, I had to put them somewhere, so.
This is another fantastic build. Also, don't think I didn't see that comment about finishing a build from you, Taryn.
Yeah, Elk's got it right. That's exactly what I think when I
Off to Netherland.
when it was named. There is a small problem with the lift, though.
You say this when I'm in it.
Yeah, well, it was the perfect time to say it. I was talking to Pax, but there is a glitch with the server where you can glitch through the floor. So there is a.
Oh, that's
you can drop safely into it. Yeah, I need to redesign it so it would be either with a half. Well, I could do it with half slabs, then you can see the mechanism.
Oh, my word. That's nice.
That is
Idiotic
the
ink
old
logo.
But that's the old version as well. There's a newer version of that, which this is all mythical.
I also like the way that these have downsized since I last saw them.
Yeah.
Someone minified the Mega Blocks.
Honey, I Shrunk the.
Honey, I Shrunk the Mega Blocks.
Oh, yeah. If you see the Sandcrawler, if you go to the Sandcrawler real quick, that's got the new Idiotic logo on there.
Has it?
Or the updated map art. Yeah, if you go. Sorry,
I see.
From J Price's shop. But if you, so.
Oh, it's now now a double map.
I don't know if you remember because you were under the weather, but for Pax's birthday event we did, we had a single map art for it, and then the Mythical made, and then Mythical wanted to make it slightly bigger scale, so it's done as a 2x1. I mean, it's cool. Amazing what they've done.
I like that.
All...
The hard to believe bit is all the lava without mods. That's what the Nether's for. You just put down a warp plate right next to the sea of lava in the Nether and just keep going back and forth with buckets. I mean,
sorry, I didn't mean to take you away from the book. I didn't mean to distract you from the bookshop. Sorry.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Hey, squirrel.
Could be an autobiography for you, couldn't it?
Accurate as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to finish my build. I see the redstone has disappeared.
Redstone shop is moving, and that's what I'm building at the moment. I'm framing with the moss at the moment, so.
I see you're thinking small.
Yeah, I go with the old Top Gear mantra, ambitious but rubbish, so we'll see how it turns out.
It's just as well I've got an idea on how to actually finish this building. Because go big or go home. Sometimes around here, go big for your home.
Absolutely.
One of the wonders of I.D.I.O.T.I.C. The summoning circle of puffery. I feel like we should put a containment building around this just for safety.
I think so.
Ours, that is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be thinking, can we get bedrock in for this?
No.
No.
In fact, the summoning circle of pufferfish, it's one of the wonders of the idiotic world. You're not supposed to cover the wonders up.
Is there a banishing circle as well?
I'm fairly sure there are a lot of things that are a cover-up around here.
Hmm.
I'm just double-checking what the... Get some caution tape around the summoning circle. Yeah, you see, that's what I feel that we need. Okay, so nobody's been using... nobody's been using the, the demoistificator. The sponge drying service. That'd be a bit more accurate. I should probably check. How am I doing on pale moss? Okay, we got plenty of that. We got all flowering azalea. I am out of
I think
moss.
Cosmic did you out of moss, I think so.
That's not a surprise. Did I leave?
But I mean, you see what they've worked on their streams.
Yes. Okay, I can. I have spare moss for replacements, apparently. That's not bad. Two rows of 9. Let's put these into place as well. And 23 azalea, I might as well just, yeah. Right. Let's grab that. To my base, where I happen to have a pair of moss farms.
I
still think
really
that's
wasn't sure what you were going to say then for a second.
I've got a lovely pair of moss farms. They come incredibly helpful when I sell out of all the moss, and I need to refill a lot. It goes boingity 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 boing. But enough about my sanity. Boing!
All of Peter Sellers' greatest hits tonight. Sure, it's Peter Sellers, isn't it? Yeah.
We'll assume yes.
I think it is. Him and... Oh, damn it, what's her name?
Damn it, what's her name?
Sophia Loren, that was it.
Aha. Oh, that was easy enough to get a decent amount of moss. Those moss farms are almost overpowered.
Almost, but not quite.
Well, if they could keep up with the supplies of moss on this server, they would have to be overpowered. Fox and core. That's nice. That's cool. Aww. I forgot that we'd gotten the mini versions of the iron golems for straw statues around here. These are lovely.
Mythical's got an amazing way of bringing life to a build. I mean, you've seen all the ice stuff, obviously. It's just extraordinary.
Pretty much anything that Mythical builds is extraordinary.
Yeah, absolutely, and done like absurdly quickly as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know that my builds are fairly detailed, but my builds do not, in any way, shape, or form, appear in one thousandth of the time. Oh, the other way around. My builds take thousands of times longer to build.
I think that's because you're 1,000 times squirrelier, perhaps.
Squirrel.
Yes. Oh, yes. And then we can do this, and then we can do that.
And then, chat, hear me out. I picked up the merch for the T-shirt of, but it's for the kids. I swear I got a few very confused looks from people when I went out wearing that at the weekend.
Context is key.
So,
Yes. Speaking of context, is it me or does that building have eyes with some very, very tall eyebrows on it?
Corrales with the.
It's a Corrales
Corrales.
building. I haven't actually
was.
looked properly at this building anyway.
I didn't do it at the end, but I was tempted to put googly eyes on one of your airships.
Wow. Oh, this is the art building, isn't it? You can buy or commission artwork, I think. Yes, that's the other one, Elkhorn. Chat, hit me out. I don't know why that didn't end up on a t-shirt. When you least expected, Corrales. Not sure that's a good thing. Teens only 16 plus. I'm keeping out of that room then on stream. Oh, that's a lovely way of doing a grand piano.
They're good, these looms, aren't they? Because we use them for sort of recording decks, mixer decks, didn't we? So.
Mm-hmm. I've used them for mixing decks. For they look like gratings. They're fantastic. They look lovely as air conditioning units. They're one of the more flexible blocks that we have by way of shaping and detail.
If only they were not rotatable. What's the word I'm looking for? You can fully change their orientation.
Yeah, we can rotate them, but we can't actually put them in any orientation. Unlike barrels, which basically have totally omnidirectional.
Yeah, or observers, or something like that. So, when Mojang? When?
I can't see them ever doing that. For things like their job blocks. Although that said, a barrel is a job block, so
It's not a pure job block. Like a loom's got no function other than being a job block.
True. I mean, you could say that a barrel's got no function other than being a job block. It just happens to be a job block of storage.
True. True that.
I still like that. There are so many lovely little details.
Yeah, still working out what's going to happen with the summoning, not the summoning circle, but yeah, it's a summoning circle, really, isn't it? The main hub. But
the hub circle.
Sometime.
Yes.
That's the hub circle warp plate area.
Yes.
Thing.
And Elkhorn mentioned the other day something that I found slightly surprising, very shocking, and had not completely recognised. We're coming up on a year of this server.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Jeez. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there at the start, so I'm trying to think when it started. But
Yeah.
come a year, something ridiculous.
How's it a year already? Huh? Is it like September or August?
October. Okay.
October. Okay.
Right.
So only,
I
Yeah,
thought
but
it was a
blinking
little
it'll be
further
Christmas,
than
so.
yeah.
But I say blinking it'll be Christmas though, so.
I mean, you must cross Halloween first.
that. That's better. I think it needed
Oh goodness, that
those
joke just
lighting them
landed
up
on
a
me.
bit more. I was
It's
about
sort
to
of
say,
becoming your odd job Monday, Scott.
hmm?
It's becoming your odd job Monday at the moment, isn't it?
It really is. But then again, it's been so long since I've been on the server, I do need to do the odd jobs.
It's been 80, etc. Yeah.
I was going to say, it's been 84 days. It's not. It's been closer to...
No.
It's close to 60, though.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a long time. No, not going into that song. Did I ever... No, I didn't. I mean, they end, they're anchored, they're touching the ground, but I didn't actually put in an anchor. And that one's still kind of floating.
It's in the process of docking or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that one, I've started building the building, and I do need to work on that building. There are so many things that are in the I need to list. That's better. I can actually see a bit more down here now that I've taken an extra layer off of those. It's dangling. Oh my. That fletching table will be the death of Cub Fan. Yep. Trying to figure out what the heck's the light source back here. Oh, lava.
Why would it not be?
It's a pretty good light source. Oh yes, and this hole is because I was planning on connecting these both up with a single storage system, with a set of with a chest wall. I'd started digging to build it because this room needs to be. There was a reason for this room. Oh yes. This one's got the eye.
Oh, the lore room.
The lore of the eye, yes. Oh, I think I was going to turn this room into effectively a museum. No, that can't be right, because that's what the Llaminati we're going to be looking after.
Yeah, that was going to have all that and Squirrel of the Month and all that jazz up there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then a gift shop as well, so
that you can exit through it.
Well, quite.
Everyone must remember to exit through the gift shop. I meant to go back to spawn to put down this yellow... Actually, I'm going to leave the yellow shulker up with the moss farms. Just going to put that there for the moment. And that's what I meant by the loom being fantastic for AC. It really looks like AC when you put it up like that.
It really does. It really, really does.
I must admit, I'm really glad that I embraced this sort of era of build for this server. A slightly more modern set of buildings. It's been so much more fun having a completely different style to work in.
That's the joy of working in different servers and having different areas within your own servers. You can just do different area and different styles wherever you go. So
yeah, I mean, that's that one. That's what's going to be fun about Jurassic World. The very different style that is leading to.
Yeah, I can sense your mind spinning with all the possibilities.
might be spinning out with all the possibilities, but that's a different problem altogether. That's not an ender chest. I swear, there's some very random things in some random... I don't know what half of my inventory is at the moment.
I thought you were referring to your mind for a second there.
I mean, I don't know what's in that either.
Some sort of shulker monster.
My mind is a shulker monster. Now, there's a scary thought. Chisel tough. Does that go? Oh, no, apparently all of that's full. Fine. Goes into my overflow. At least my overflow's starting to be less full. Right. Now I know I've got...
Where do we...
Ah, here we are. Orange. And there's a Pokemon in chat for those who might need it. I can't remember the sequence. Why is brown at that end? Okay. Don't have any brown. Huh. I don't have any brown wool. See, this is the problem with having taken away the warp plate for getting up to here. I should really get around to bringing an A1 back up here.
You were given 2 new Hearts of the Sea
True.
in your
Yes,
goodie box.
which is a nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
Red, orange, yellow, green. This is where I try and make sure that I get all 16 colours of carpet without actually getting too confused.
So how many of the Llaminati are there?
16.
Oh, 16.
Yeah. But I don't need yellow carpet because there's already a yellow up there. Derp. Oh, I see. I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised that there's not more wool. Obviously, these ones have run out of shears. Right, time to drop myself through the murder snow. More sirens. Lovely. I still didn't do it.
Yes, because only the innocent make an escape through the floor of an airship.
Or jumping through out a window.
I mean, I refuse to comment on the matter.
For fear of incrimination.
Something like that. Right, let's colour the Llaminati.
said no one in human history ever before.
First, however, I have to tame the Llaminati.
Braver men than you have tried.
Because you cannot put carpet on a llama unless it's tamed.
That well-known fact. I'm sure Attenborough said that before.
Here, as we look through the eyes of the Scotsman, we find them roaming through the halls of the Llaminati as they attempt to figure out which of the llama are actually here to murder him. And why we're missing a llama? I must have put a llama there. I suspect I know what's happened. I bet that was a trader llama that wasn't tamed, and the trader llama has now somehow despawned.
This is why we have spare llamas, Scott.
Apparently so.
Bring forth the reserve llama.
Bring forth the reserve llama. No, I'm not putting them in rainbow order, J. Price. I suspect I'm going to get in extreme trouble for that.
It's a rainbow, but this is the order according to Scott, or according to Squirrel.
They're in no order at all. Correct.
Yeah, that would be fair. But they keep order, so that's fair.
Yes, exactly. Order in court. This is the court of the Llaminati. Well, when it happens to be reorganized, don't look at you. Oh dear. Well, just make sure if you reorganize... suspect I'm going to have to reorganize them, aren't I? I'm going to get in trouble if I don't. Note.
Do you want some help?
Well, I need lots of help, but mostly that's just psychotic. Right. Fine.
Fine. It's tetchy Scotsman. You've got plenty of time to do this.
Oh dear. These ones are escaping. It's just the problem. Because I've been jumping on and off of them to tame them. That doesn't sound wrong in the slightest. The minecarts have been moved. You see, that one's on track.
See, the thing is, if you put on powered rails, they don't move, or very less likely to move. That's what I've been doing with my villager things. Villager things? Villagers, as they're otherwise known.
Yeah, villager things. Mm.
Villager. Well,
Are they related to villager stuff?
Yes.
It keeps getting stranger.
Around
I know
here.
it's a high bar of strange, but
The universe is, yes. The universe is
squirreling
nice.
as it should. The universe, yes, that's a good quote. That's a quote to live by.
I need to save that joke down for Stranger Things.
Villager news. Excuse me. Would you mind accepting your thank you? Your role in the Llaminati. You see, the problem is there's a feg. That's not the problem.
Yeah.
that wasn't the problem.
Not yet.
Putting the rails in sideways is the best way to make sure that the carts look sensible if they're on rails. But to do that, it's going to require rails in other places, I think. Rail sideways. Got it. Etc. I'll sort out the llama we don't have.
Right. What's the thought then? We're gonna just tame them all, add the colours, and then move them. Or
Oh heck no!
What?
I'm going to tame them all, and I'll put the colours on in the right order, except for the no drama safety llama, which has to be yellow.
The problem with an even number is that you're gonna have to have the senior llama off to one side.
Well, that is a problem, but right. Hold on. I also need to retrieve my redstone chest. So, how are we going to do this? Are you putting powered rail under them? Oh, or, sorry. Are we putting powered rail under them?
Yes.
Right.
But but it's sideways, aren't they? Left to right, right? So
yeah.
Although they will, no, they will work that way, won't they? Hang on, hitboxes on. Have they all been removed then? All these.
Sorry.
Have they all been removed? All the regular rails.
Yes, all except for the one that is at the back that already apparently has regular rails. But I can swap that out.
Okay, I'll start this side. So.
What I'm thinking is... careful, I'm thinking again.
I know.
How the heck did I manage to put rail under this one without any problem, and then I can't put any rail under this one? Ah, that's how you do it. That's the way you do it. Right. What I'm thinking is... So... The sequence that I have elsewhere is red, orange, yellow, lime green, green. So what that... If I... Yeah. So if I go for you being red, you being orange, the no drama safety llama needs to be in this chair. Right, so let's get the no drama safety llama into the correct chair. And then I need to replace... Oh, come on. Get in
There we go.
there. Come on.
These are a bugger to place.
Yeah, if... Yes. Yes, if yes.
That was clear.
Absolutely.
They're also, geez, they're quite intimidating. We're looking down on you. They have the desired effect.
that is part of the plan. I am not carrying any moss anymore. Of course not.
I don't have any. I did, but I don't anymore. Placed it all in the sky.
Yeah, that's fine. I know where my moss is. Actually, I probably have some in the chest for moss. There it is. Yeah.
Dial M for no, never mind.
Dial M for the nether?
No, never mind. It's one of those thoughts that should stay in my head.
The council will now decide your fate. Yes, something like that. Fortunately, powered rail tends to place in the direction that you are looking.
It does. It hasn't got the, was it northwest or whatever it's.
Northwest.
Is it northeast?
It also immediately drags the minecart into the correct location.
It does. If you can place it.
Well, that's the thing. I've been finding that if I nudge the minecart just a little, it'll allow me to place the rail with no problems. Which is why this side is now done.
And this is why I'm suffering. I think is if the minecart's in the correct orientation, it's harder. Because you can nudge it because it's being held on two sides. So, is it worth breaking this? What could possibly go wrong?
Right. Oh. Wait, hold on. Dip. That. That's how you do it. You shift it forward by about 3 pixels.
Oh, okay.
And then it.
Well, I goofed, but we're done. So, oh no, we're not. I goofed, but.
What did you goof on?
Oh no, as in I didn't get it right. Oh, my headphones just dying. Hang on, bear with.
I think you got the trapdoor. Excellent. Which one did I... This one I lifted. Right. Now I need to replace the llama. If ever there was a statement that sounds slightly wrong, replace the llama is definitely one of them. That's like Willis Waderick. Replace the llama. RNGesus, you're early. There we are. Fortunately, I nowadays have relocated a button so that I have much easier access to the "no, go away" option. Right, and now we shall let's go with you. And of course they all line up because llamas and lead mechanics. He's smacked off with my with my trapdoor. It would have been helpful to have finished putting the rail in. Welcome back.
Bacon.
Sorry, I'm on my backup headphones. If I sound a bit rubbish here.
Hey, you sound alright.
And this,
Yeah,
it was my
it's
plan. It was my plan all along, Scots, to smeg off with your trapdoor.
Don't you smeg off with my trapdoor? 'Cause there's something down there.
It's a
Lord,
trap.
Ah, no, that's an old series.
Which what, SMP?
Oh, that's a witch. Nope.
It's a. Surely you
that's the
remember
one.
that one from Claymation.
I don't remember it.
It's an old series called Trapdoor.
I know the name. I don't remember anything about it, I'm afraid. Before my time, I fear.
Before your years, yes. Basically, there was a sort of blue piece of plasticine called Burke, who was constantly trying to make food for the thing that lived upstairs. No idea what he was. And regularly, food climbed out of a trapdoor.
That's not disconcerting at all.
Well, or more to the point, something climbed out of a trapdoor and usually got turned into food.
That sounds.
Just as disturbing.
Was it a kids show? Was this a kids show?
That yes.
See, what is it with kids shows that then used to just be
Aw.
really, really quite disturbing?
Kid shows were always disturbing. You just never realised it.
Did you ever see the Magic Roundabout movie?
No.
Dougal and the Blue Cat.
Oh God, that sounds
That-
even more disturbing.
That was terrifying. It was like this sort of sentient house that would try and like, mind control things. Yeah, it's like a kids' movie, but yeah, terrifying.
That sounds about right for around here.
Super cosmic.
Super cosmic, being amazing, and yes, we know you got. Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the sequence.
Of a rainbow. Can't you sing it for us, Scott?
While the sequence is relatively easy, when you get to 16 colors, it doesn't actually exist in the song. So it's red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple. Right. Cyan, light blue, blue. Now the question becomes, do I then do the back row or do I loop back? I think it's probably loop back.
Would you not? I was about to say you could just. I would do them I would do them as you look round.
Loop back.
I'd do them as I would do them as a whole rainbow all the way around, but it would just be it would have to be from the perspective of say standing here in the middle. But and you could I know you've got an issue with where the yellow no driver safety alarm would be, but you could start with brown, then brown, red, orange, and that would still loop.
Yeah, I mean the problem becomes stood here. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5?
From here, your brown one is the 4.
That one's 4.
The other thought, and this is just me scrolling, is that
Here?
you've got 16 because of the colours, right?
Uh-huh.
But you could do 16 plus trader, that's 17.
We've had I agree with Feg, therefore. No, that one we don't move.
Oh well, but if people agree with me, it can't be right. I'm usually very wrong on these things.
More to the point, it's a J Price agreement with you.
Oh, it's not the agreement with me that matters. It's that J Price says it, so
Yes,
I will.
it
It's
is.
yeah. For many reasons, because they're always right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
mhm,
right. Those two don't. So it's just.
But you want the yellow one to be here. The yellow one's. Does it matter if the yellow is here or just in the front row somewhere? Because that's if you start there.
Well, I mean, hold on.
Hang on, bear with. You scroll. I got to be back 2 seconds. I've got something to grab. Might be helpful.
Black, light gray, black, gray, light gray. White, red, orange, yellow. Okay. I need to move the llama back where it came from. So if I do it starting from black, so it's black, grey, light grey, white, then this one should be red. Forward. Yep.
Do you want to get some more wool or just map this out before we start getting lost?
Well, actually, I could. So it would be. Fortunately, carpet can go on top of stuff. So red.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Orange. So we can't put. I don't have another piece of yellow, but it would be yellow here. Then it's lime. Then it would be green. Then after green comes cyan. Light. Hold on, let's just double check. Yep, light blue goes into the back one here. Blue goes on this one.
Yeah.
Then
And you got purple, magenta,
purple,
pink.
Magenta, pink, and bizarrely brown goes at the very end in this sequence.
Hang on, what have we got before here? What's this one?
White.
I would swap brown and white because brown goes before red quite well, and white sort of like the rainbow because you're getting purple, magenta, pink gets lighter and lighter and lighter. So I'd swap those two personally, but
Yeah, okay.
but you know,
I mean, I've seen brown go immediately after white because usually these four up to white. That one's light grey. This one's light grey. Those four are the monochrome.
yeah, it all works. I mean, it's not like they're all exactly. It isn't like putting concrete down, is it? There's a certain amount of pattern, texture, and bandit about them. So bandit llama's awesome. Bandit llama's awesome. Bandit llama is the last thing you'll ever see for some people who come in here, I fear.
Right, and now for my next problem of how to swap two llamas.
Right, which two are you swapping?
Yellow, I'm going to take yellow out and swap it with... I might as well just swap it with the one right next to it.
Uh-huh.
And of course, because these are powered rails, I need to take out this. There, right. So I should now be able to push you forwards to the point at which you stop moving, right? And we should be able to push that one forwards.
No, it's because they're... Hang on, we need to put another... Hang on. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If we do that and then do...
I think the problem is bizarre.
The yellow one's fine. The yellow one's in.
Yeah. Right.
Turns out the shulker box was a very poor choice of a block to place down to stop it moving.
It's
all I had on me.
Do you want to take your shulker before I accidentally steal it?
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine.
The problem is two minecarts will actually interact with each other when they go past each other.
Do you want to throw me some trapdoors or?
No, hold on. I'm just taking out all the rail deliberately.
Oh, okay, got you.
Now that these are in roughly the right place, because when we place down the rail, it'll suck the minecart right into the right position.
That one's down there, so yeah.
Well, it's not quite in the right position. Hold on. Let's get the two.
Is it not?
It needs at least one trapdoor in the right position for it to actually get it right.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, obviously not quite enough. There we are. That's that one. And I can't do this with a trapdoor here, so take out a trapdoor, and we put that there. And that's both of those two swapped. Woohoo!
Woo!
Look after yourself, Urban. And thank you for the lurk. During the mayhem that is dealing with this server.
Mayhem on this server? Really?
I mean, we haven't reached the point on this server where chat hear me out is a thing, but we've gotten very close to it. And I do believe this time
Alright, it's way late in the night and I should probably head to bed. And do remember, guys, because the night is setting and the llamas are probably going to bed, please do let them sleep and do not set an alarm clock for them. Alright, take care, guys.
I'm gonna kill him. I really am.
Yeah.
Good night, Blast.
Take care, Blast. Sleep tight while you can.
Yes. Don't worry. I have not turned into an axe murderer yet. Don't laugh, Elkhorn. You'll only encourage them.
You're telling us some with a dad joke redeem on their channel, you know.
Point, yeah. Bed. Needed. No, can't quite jump in their window.
Jumping into a window for bed is one thing. Jumping out of it is another thing.
Oh no. Right. Oh. What's the O?
We're encouraging Jordan apparently.
Oh, okay. Right, so we've got the full... There we are.
Not sure I deserve that.
we now have the full Llaminati staring down at us.
And you're in the dock position.
Yep.
So when the trapdoor opens, yeah, there we go.
I mean, we don't have a trapdoor in yet.
That's why I said when.
When? Yes. Elkon's like, what? Soon, TM. For when the Llaminati...
So what's the thought now then?
There's going to be a wall wrong here. There's going to be a wall.
Words that are very on brand. All along the watchtower. Let me go from there. Right.
I'm going to put in a wall around here. Turn this into effectively a sort of panelled arena sort of thing.
Arena?
I don't know the exact word for it. There used to be this situation where at medical colleges they had effectively an area like this where they did, except instead of having somewhere where somebody was a theatre. That's the one, J. Price. Thank you. A surgery theatre.
Yeah.
You would have surgery done in the middle here. and you would
Yeah.
have all of your peers around you.
I should know that because I've stood in one of those and observed.
It's where the whole operating theatre concept came from, because it
Yes.
was theatre.
It still is to a point.
They don't tend to have audiences as much.
No, teaching hospitals.
True. They do exist, yes. I'm not arguing with that.
The popcorn's a bit of a questionable one, but you know.
Yes, they do, just not as noticeable. Nowadays, they can stream it. Your surgery is streamed. That's streamed, not screamed. You know that you cause trouble just by putting that there.
I didn't put it there for any other reason.
Ah, of course. Right. Alrighty. Let me think. It's usually a bad start. He's thinking again.
Uh-oh.
Teaching hospitals are interesting. That's not the combination of words that I would use.
Yeah, yay, Price.
Yay! Hey, yay, Price. The Wilhelm scrum. Elkhorn loves the Wilhelm scrum. Thankfully, I don't do it too often, but there is a Wilhelm scream in my channel. I just there are triggers for it.
I think J Price, the was, are you going to come and inspect the rainbow and make sure it's to your standards?
Flee.
I just followed your orders. I'm an innocent party in this.
Yeah, what?
I'm gonna keep telling myself that. Mm-hmm.
It's only on fall. Uh-oh.
And the best it is in VC, I can't even hear it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that can be arranged.
It can.
Yes. Due to the wonders of the way that my audio is set up, there's a clean individual audio feed for alerts. And I can pipe that back into my microphone feed.
Oh.
Because my microphone is not directly connected to the computer; it's connected to a mixing desk. So I have a microphone feed. I've got the feed coming from the computer. I've got the feed coming from the other computer. I've got the feed coming from the audio, from the music, and all of these are then balanced. So I can then actually choose where they go. So I can actually send these back in to my microphone.
Bless you for thinking I understood all that. What I took from that is that you can personally persecute me, which is probably fair. It's probably fair.
Except for one thing, I have push to talk switched on, so it doesn't work.
No, you can change that easy enough.
I just have to make sure that I push the button whenever I see Trump being triggered, or hear a Wilhelm scream coming.
It does. It's the one drawback that you can see Trump being triggered.
Except for the fact that I tried to counter that by putting a variable delay on it. So I don't know when it's coming. So it can trigger, but I don't know when it'll trigger once it has been set. You've got that silence of, I still didn't understand what he just said.
No, it's the silence of I muted myself and forgot about it. That was I have a tendency to do that. This is again one of the many reasons why I don't stream. I just cause mayhem in others.
I mean, that is a role that is necessary.
What's your thought for lighting in here? Because some sort of sinister lighting is, I think, necessary.
Oh, there will be sinister lighting. I just haven't worked out what yet. Oh boy, I've just thrown myself back in through the window from the roof.
There isn't any way of attracting a mob's attention when you're by holding an item when you're not actually holding it. You can't place it anywhere.
Yeah, that's a shame, because it would be really useful to have, say, a armor stand.
Well, because I'm thinking if you do this, they haven't got all their attention, but a lot of them.
Yeah, the ones at the back are just outside of attention span, I think.
Perish the thought of a small attention span on this. Oh, if you stand here, though.
Fear and attention span. Oh, that got there. Wow.
That's yeah. I mean, show it from proper your PV.
I was showing it from behind your head.
When they're looking at, pardon me.
Yep.
So when they're looking at you, it's quite intimidating. There's very much a sort of look of judgment on their.
Yeah.
Except for one of them.
No,
Who doesn't
two of
seem
them. Not all of them. Oh, I think you've got their attention. Not quite. Oh.
The way the
that one
heads follow you around the room.
Yeah, that's ooh. The red and the light grey. Just the red is definitely not interested.
So Christa Berg's not interested, is he?
What? Oh, simply red.
No, I was thinking of Llama in red, but am I thinking Christa Berg?
I can't remember.
Is it Christa Berg? My llama in red isn't looking
I'm
at
only
me.
slightly disturbed by the way that this conversation is going sometimes.
Only slightly. I need to work harder.
Round here, that's not the worst. I'm just thinking these make the windows look a lot better. I'm gonna have to
It's more of
do some
more
more
of
work outside.
more of prison bars almost, isn't it? So like prison bars almost.
Oh, I plan on putting more detail in.
I figured I have met you before, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Raven says yes, it is Christopher.
Okay. I wasn't going totally mad, though. I don't know, probably just guessed it.
Around here, going completely mad is it's almost a requirement. That too. So I'm putting in the pillars for the corners, and then what I'm thinking is the end of deep slate logs for the walls.
Did you mean to say deep slate logs?
No, I meant dark oak. But that's a new one on me.
I mean, if you can make it, great. But
I mean, polished basalt is wow.
You want that sort of panelled look, don't you? Really?
Yes, which is why I'm thinking the end of dark oak logs.
That would work. I'm trying to think. I went to a wedding like last year somewhere in London, and it was they had the reception in this Masonic hall.
Ooh.
Up near Liverpool Street, and I've got real vibes of this place. Like you go down, you sort of walk down into this room. Everything is oak panelled and inlay. Everything is inlaid. It's really beautiful, but it's certainly got a kind of. I wouldn't want to be there under bad circumstances. It had a certain sinister feel to it all. I can't think what it's called though.
Do-over on words. Around here, we all need do-overs on words. inability to speak is a common issue around here.
Oh, it's got marble in it.
Mirror?
I'm gonna. I'll just post you. I'll just send you something on Discord. Hang on. Oh, don't need. When we're looking at inspiration. Thing.
So what I'm thinking is, there's that word again. Oh, grr. Please don't act like. For some reason, I was thinking these acted like barrels. I'm a derp. They're based on what you place them against instead of what direction you're facing.
Could be worse. Could be magenta terracotta, glazed terracotta.
Oh, those are placed based on on the direction of the tide, the sun, the year of the moon, and whether or not you're in luck.
And what you had for breakfast. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I need a band of solid, like so.
Solid. Oh, hang on.
Like that.
Uh,
And then I go back into the panels for another 2, and then a band of the solid.
is that strip logs?
Actually, I probably need to have all of them is stripped.
I was going to say that works better.
It does. The edge of the wood, the fact that you could see the
bark, yeah.
Yes.
See,
I definitely need much more light in here, but
I mean, we can put some stuff in now just temporarily. See, for my money, the best wall would be the dark oak trapdoors, but you've already got those for the edges of the chairs.
yeah,
So that's got a really cool panelled look. But
that's not bad for a panelled look, though.
no, I like it. It works.
What I'm thinking might be, okay. What I do need to do is, I think I need to reverse my sequencing a little bit.
You wouldn't have to. Yeah, you wouldn't have that at the top. You'd have like a sort of, I don't know, not kickboard. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah, and then I'll have a middle band, and then I'll have 2 more bands. Whoops.
Paddling tends to be in blocks though, so would you not have a solid like edge of so have them like say the paneling will be in groups of say, I don't know, 2 wide, 4 high or something, and then like a 1 gap in between. I'm just thinking.
I mean, it might be that I need to do vertical strips as well, and at which point it might be that.
Think on it. I mean, time-wise as well. But the problem is with the strips there is it doesn't blend as well with the bark on its side. So it looks like a darker edge rather than blending in with the words.
Yeah, no, that problem. And then I put in the ceiling, the cornicing for the ceiling. I think you're right that it's not quite right. I think it might need to be. And thank you, Raven. There are days I think I should automate that.
No, because it's fun when you forget and we stay here for an extra half an hour.
Which reminds me, there probably won't be a stream on Wednesday.
No.
However, I have been invited. Oh, actually, this is just the right width to do 2 pounds of 2. I have been invited to be to partake in a repo group on Thursday, but it starts midway into stream, so 7 o'clock my time, so an hour and a half after I normally start. So it would be start stream, do a little bit of Minecraft, and then swap over to repo, perhaps.
That'd be cool. Is your repo's being streamed, right? Yeah.
I would probably continue streaming, yes.
Great.
I have never
I'd
played
watch that.
repo.
I've never seen a repo stream. I know people are doing it, but that'd be awesome.
I'm seeing that would be neat, and I'd watch that. And a comment from you. I think that sounds like I might turn around and accept that for Thursday then.
Do it. Absolutely.
That looks pretty good, actually.
I like it.
Yeah.
Would you do?
I'm wondering if I need to put something in the middle there. Well, I was wondering if maybe it needs something totally different.
And now for something. Yes.
Yeah. The top row is going to be the cornicing raven. Although it might be that it might be better to take that middle and have it as a band of 4, and then have these at the top to allow for the fact that it's going to have the roof junction. It's there. How did I manage that?
It's a shame there's nothing. I'm trying to think of anything else in the game that it's like a sort of trapdoor size that would work as a paneling, because then you'd have, if you had a solid wall and then overlaid on top, you'd add some depth and texture to the wall, as well as just
Yeah, it does look very
depth
flat.
rather than just texture. I think it just needs it's one of those sort of suck it and see things, isn't it? Just place it, come back, see where we get on. But it's good. It's really coming on there.
That's
And it feels more
intimidating.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the one. Yeah.
Particularly if you allow for the fact that it's going to be all around the sides, and then you're going to have the open windows, and then all around the sides. And I'm tempted to go expensive for the ceiling.
What were you thinking? Diamonds?
No,
Oh, netherite. Yeah.
No, netherite blocks. No. What's the job block with the red underside?
Oh, yeah, I know the one you mean. The upgrading block thing.
Upgrading block. Imagine that for the roof.
Smithing table. Smithing. That's the one. Yeah. Well, that's not that expensive. That's just 2 bits of iron, isn't it? So.
And 4 logs. 4 planks. But yeah, smithing table.
That's the one. Mangrove would be quite cool, actually. Yeah.
Mangrove trapdoors at the intersections. I think now that we've taken out a lot of the intersections, it might not be needed. I think what I do need to do is turn these two. Yeah, that's better. Feg is now on trial.
So what you could do is, I don't know if this is possible within the game or not, but take a hay bale, retexture it to be something that somebody might hold here. So like, I don't know, the Bible or something else that you'd be given to hold in this position, and then it creates that everyone looks at you, but you don't have that weird thing of holding a hay bale.
I mean, to be honest, from this angle, you couldn't see if you were holding a hay bale.
True. If I don't stand too far forward.
Yeah. There, you're not holding one. There, the trapdoors hide it.
Good old trapdoors. You do feel very small and.
That is very much the intention.
Yeah.
It's coming out in a nice way.
Especially when Scots, if you come and stand here, and you've got.
Yeah. Need to think about this the back side of this wall at some point as well.
Oh, not more thinking.
Yeah, I know. It's
Grab
dangerous.
grab one of those, and hang on, if I
Where'd it
don't
go?
pick it up, it jumped into my inventory. And go look at Bandit Llama.
And if I take, if I turn off if my UX, I don't see the hay bale in my inventory. I just see them staring at me.
Yeah, judging.
Oh, that's so. Hold on. If I turn off, that's better. And let's let's see what this looks like in Pretty's mode, with them staring at me. Oh, that's. Oh boy. I need to light this room up a lot more. I wonder if I can arrange it so that there's light being cast down on them. It's a shame there aren't directional point light sources in this game.
I mean, you can cheese it. You could have, like glass blocks. If you had connected textures, that would look really good. Or you could have, all lit from underneath. You could have just lots of candles. You'd have candles in each of their colors, for example, just to create that kind of low level, but quite sinister lighting effect. And you get the flickering, which adds more depth to it. So.
Yes, I'm feeling very dangerously in trouble here.
You shouldn't have done it, should you, Scott? You shouldn't have done it. you know what you did.
Yes, I took 6 weeks. I took about 8 weeks away from this server.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no one expects the Llama Inquisition.
No one expects the Llaminati. And now I have all. Apart from Red. Red is very distracted by something else. I think there's almost there almost seems to be a limit on how many can be attracted to one person, as it were.
It's always red, isn't it? Seemingly enough, it's just...
Yeah. Although they, it's that sudden everybody starts looking at you as you take one out.
But if I move forwards and backwards, all the llamas it's broken. It's like at 90 degrees or something, isn't it? It's just.
I wonder if it's the minecart confusing it.
If we broke the minecart rail and replaced it, would that do it?
We'll probably end up breaking the minecart if we're not careful. Oh, apparently not. Congratulations.
I know I'm placing it the wrong way. Just seeing if that.
I am being so judged here.
You
got it?
No, it's just being a bit of a so-and-so.
There we are. And it's made no difference.
No, but it does seem to be moving, its head moving in the same way, like it's looking, but it's just not.
No,
there's
definitely something not quite right. I wonder if a relog will clear it.
This llama ain't quite right.
This llama ain't quite right, yeah. Wow. Hold on.
Poor Christaberg. Never mind.
Oh, that is such a view, though. Right. And as I stand being judged by the Llaminati, I shall wrap up stream. So I will catch you later.
Take care, Scott. Thanks for stream. Nice to be back.
Thank you for joining me on it, and for not judging me too badly.
Not at all. That's for the llamas to do.
And on that note, right. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely fabulous being back on the I.D.I.O.T.I.C server, along with all the mayhem and the chaos that goes along with it, and all of the judgment from the llamas. Oh dear, we're all so doomed. I will be back again tomorrow from the Madness World, where we'll be probably, I think, carrying on with the airship for Jurassic World, Although there will probably be, since we got an extra one for Jurassic World last week, Wednesday not happening will probably be perfectly fine, because then we'll have 2 days in the Nether on Thursday and Friday. Woohoo! This is actually managing to balance out this week. Well, at the moment, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just having a quick look to see where we can send people. Someone I haven't sent people over to for a while. Let me send a raid message, and I am going to pass us all along to the absolutely amazing Deep Sky Miner, who I do believe is continuing their work. Where are they? They should be on this list. There they are. They're continuing their work on building out Middle Earth in Minecraft, which is a... Uh-oh. Okay. So it was somebody else saying goodnight as opposed to Deep. Right. As I said, I will be back again tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. Continue to be amazing as always. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye. I'll hold for 20 seconds so you can try and catch that Pokemon.